Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Eli, the real estate guy, and I want to talk to you guys about the fear of just not being prepared. Okay, now this will happen to you in many different situations. You'll be going to an appointment, and you may not have the answers to all their questions, right? You may not know exactly what they're going to ask, but you feel like you got all this information. You feel like you're going to know everything, but by the time you get there, they ask you a question that you just weren't ready for. So this is what I want to talk about, okay? So first, what I want you to do is first, of course, do some research on the industry of wholesaling so that you can understand what wholesaling is and how to identify good deals, all right? And how to identify what repairs are needed and how to also work on building your buyer's list or using an app like I spoke to you guys about on my first episode on my podcast, the app called Trelly. And Trelly is an offline platform that you'd be able to use to post your property that's under contract and expose that to many end buyers that's out there that's looking for that discounted property. So whenever you're going out and you're speaking with these motivated sellers, what I want you to know is there's always going to be something that you may not have written down before you got to them, right? There's always going to be something that you may not know. And what your job is, right? What makes you so valuable is that you're resourceful. So you'll be able to take the information that they're given to you, and you'll be able to form exactly what they need in order to resolve their issues. So they may have come and said, okay, well, you know what? I am going to need to have the funds before I move, so I can't move on the closing date. So with that being known, you'll understand, okay, well, first identify the issue. The issue is they need to have money in order to move. So instead of saying, oh, well, I can't do that, so let me back out, what you can do is research and figure out what type of things you can come up with that. So you get their issue. The issue is I need money before we move. Okay, so if I'm able to solve that issue, commit first. Okay, if I'm able to solve that issue, or is that something that we can work on? Okay, yes, if you can solve that, then cool. Now, with that process, now that forms a new question of how can I resolve that issue? Now, I'll tell you now, what you could do is do a leaseback option. What is a leaseback option? Basically, what that is it allows you to close on a property, they get funds at closing, and then you give them like a month after closing to move, right? That solves their issue. But you would have never known that unless that problem came about. There's so many different things in real estate that you'll just have to find out once it's presented to you, right? And sometimes when you're initially speaking to them on the phone or you're texting or whatever it is, a lot of times they'll tell you what their concerns are, and that'll give you some time to actually go through and see what you could do to actually figure out solutions to those issues. So I'm saying all that to say there's always going to be something that you don't know, but you need to get over the fear of thinking, I need to know everything that there is to know about real estate before I even take my first step. I'm telling you right now, for somebody that may have had a year of experience or somebody that has 20 years of experience, you're always going to run into something that you don't know. So the best thing that you can do right now is to just start. And every day that you're in a business, you're going to encounter something that you have never seen before. And that is okay. As long as you learn, progress, figure out the solutions to those problems, then you'll be able to go to that next level and keep that wheel turning. All right. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel and also like this video if you like the information I provide to you all. With that being said, thank y'all so much. And I cannot wait for you to get your first deal. Y'all take care.